White shirts on the pitch, running fast through the night. Every heart beating loud under floodlit sky bright. So to London, stand strong. In the stands they belong. Voices echo like thunder. To the club they sing along. Up in Spurs we arise. Eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. King's fire in his eyes. Glory's what he seeks. With every goal he flies, rising to new peaks. From the lane to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. From the lane to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to THFC Till I Die. Welcome to the Tottenham vs Manchester City preview. Dermo obviously isn't available, so I've just jumped in to do this for him. So it's not going to be a long one. I apologize for that. I will be doing the watch along tomorrow, so make sure you're here to join that as well. First of all, there is a bit of news out and about there. I'm sure you'll have seen it over the last couple of days. I'm going to bring this up here. So Spurs boss Ange Postecoglou says he is not interested in how the decision to appeal against Rodrigo Bentancur's 7-game domestic ban for a racist slur looks to the outside world. The Australian manager said he's made worse mistakes and believes education is the way forward, with the 27-year-old midfielder rather than a harsh punishment, which I do kind of agree with. To be fair, I think the 7-game punishment is quite bad. I know obviously there is no room for racism in football or anywhere in the world, but it looked like Spurs had dealt with it inside, privately, and obviously the FA have got involved as well. It goes on to continue saying Spurs are hoping to have the Uruguayan's ban reduced from 7 to 6 games. That's the minimum for a discrimination-related offence. When asked whether the decision to appeal against the ban is a bad look, Postecoglou said, "I'm not interested in looks and whatever people. I've said all along he's made a mistake. We accept whatever penalty comes his way, but we believe the first one was a little harsh. We've appealed against that, which we believe is our right. If you look at the whole process, if you look at it, it's already at the low end of the scale." I want to know what you guys think about that, so do get your comments in. Let me know if you think the 7-game ban is harsh, whether Tottenham should be appealing it, or whether you agree with Ange Postecoglou in his comments, saying, listen, it's a little bit harsh what you're doing. We understand why you're doing it, but it is harsh. We dealt with it in-house, and that should have been the end of it. Again, let me know, guys, what you think about that as well. So we are going to go and get into the Tottenham Manchester City preview. I would have had loads of different things, but I've been at work today, so I haven't had a chance to do them. I have got some stats. I'm going to bring them up. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Let me bring this up here. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it, to be fair. But this is The predicted score, this is from AI Score, and it's predicting a Tottenham 2-1 win, which will be quite interesting to see. I hope Tottenham do win because I don't like Manchester City at all. I can't stand them, to be fair. If we go on to head-to-head, pardon me, I'm a little bit all over the place at the minute, guys. I apologise. Does it want to work? So last time Tottenham played Manchester City, it was a 2-1 win to Tottenham. Time before that, 0-0. Oh, no, sorry, 0-0 at half-time. 2-0 at full-time. Sunday the 3rd of December, a 3-2 win, 3-2 at half-time. A 2-1 at half-time, sorry. 3-3 at full-time. Sorry, it's because it's all weird. February, Tottenham win again. So Tottenham do seem to have a little bit of an edge when it comes to, playing City. Lost 2, won 2, drawn 1. So it's quite interesting. I mean, if we look at Tottenham's last couple of games as well, what's it coming up with here? Obviously, the loss to Galatasaray wasn't amazing, and the recent loss to Ipswich Town isn't great. But Manchester City haven't been on good form either, to be fair. They got battered by Sporting, and they've lost to Bournemouth, Brighton. So, it's not great viewing for either team at the moment. I'm going to just go over to here. I can stop sharing that now. Also, I have the predicted lineup. I've got Dermo's lineup. I've got the predicted lineup for Manchester City. So let me know what you think to this and whether or not it's a good thing. So there are some injuries for Manchester City. Oscar Bob and Rodri are obviously out at the moment. Kovacic is also out and Diaz is out as well. The predicted lineup is Edison, Walker, Akanji, Guardiol, Lewis, Stones, Gundogan, Silva, Foden, Haaland, and Savinho, which I think is a beatable team for Spurs. I really do. I think Spurs have a very, very, very good chance in that game. Let me just get the predicted lineup for Tottenham, if it comes up. I don't think it... Here we go. Obviously, there are some suspensions and everything that take place for Tottenham as well. Again, I apologise, guys. So Vicario looks like he's going to be playing in the net. And then the defence is likely going to feature Christian Romero and Dragusin. I think Mickey van der Ven is not fit enough. He might get some minutes off the bench if he is fit enough, but I don't think we're going to see him. Destiny and Dougie will also be playing, I believe. The midfield, I think Kulusevski's got to play. Obviously, Bentancur can't. So it looks like it's going to be Bissouma and Papassar as well. And obviously, Brennan Johnson, Sung Hyun Min, and Dominic Solanke is the predicted lineup for Spurs in that game. So let me know your thoughts on that as well, please. I do have Dermo's 11, so I will give it a marking out of 10. Let's bring it up here. So Dermo has gone for Vicario, Porro, Romero, Dragusin, Udogie, Bissouma, Sarr, Kulusevski, Son, Johnson, and Solanke. So pretty much the predicted lineup, to be fair. I think it's a strong lineup. I think, obviously, it's one that could definitely beat Manchester City. We all know Manchester City are having problems as well at the moment. I mean, all things considering, I would have preferred to see Van der Ven playing, but obviously it can't happen. The only thing I do worry about is Dragerson, and obviously him trying to marshal Haaland. I know he's got Christian Romero there, but let's be honest, they're going to target Dragerson. I think he'll struggle against Erling Haaland, who's had an absolute cracking start. Again, he just seems to like scoring goals a lot. Obviously, I was going to have Danger Men and everything. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to make them. But the Danger Men, obviously, for City will be Erling Haaland. Obviously, I think, it kind of speaks for itself. Savinho, I think, could cause a few problems, but I think Porro and your back line will be able to deal with it. Maybe I'm going to say Foden. He likes to turn up as well from time to time. So I reckon that will also be a bit of an issue. Foden and Haaland are obviously the two. Kevin De Bruyne has been back in training, but whether or not he starts, whether he gets minutes, I don't know, to be honest with you. We'll have to wait and see for that one. And obviously, if you do want to watch the game, kickoff time is at 5:30 in the UK GMT on Saturday, the 23rd of November. You can watch it right here as I'm doing the watch along tomorrow. Or if you want, you can watch it on Sky Sports as well and listen to the commentators there. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. Again, I'm sorry, it's a bit rushed. I knew I was doing it, but I've been at work all week and it's been a bit everywhere. Let me know your thoughts on how the game's going to go tomorrow. I will come and check the chat a little bit later, get interactive with you guys. Let me know your teams. Put your teams in and I'll go through and obviously rate them out of 10 as well. I think I gave Dermo a 7 or an 8. Obviously, you're limited at the moment to what you can pick because of certain people. So, yeah, I will be back tomorrow, guys. Have an absolute fantastic rest of your day. And I'm not going to say it, but Dermo will say it in the chat for me. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.